What's up, y'all? So, it's your girl Niesha. Okay, I can't sing, but yeah, it's your girl Niesha Futrell. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Is that better? Okay. So, today we're going to talk about emotional damage. It's your girl Niesha Futrell. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram at abae, AYEBAEBAE. So, today's topic is, by the way, it is February 16th, 11:14 p.m. Eastern. So today, we're going to talk about emotional damage. Yes, you guys heard me right. We are speaking on emotional damage. What is emotional damage? Am I a victim of it? These are some of the questions you should ask yourself, because emotional damage, it can also lead to a lot of mental health issues. You can grow trauma from emotional damage, not knowing it. Yes, we're going to get into those things. Guys, listen, emotional damage. A lot of people wonder why they're gaining weight, but don't realize that they're a victim of emotional damage. So, we're going to start off by answering the first and main question, which is, what is emotional damage? Now, emotional damage can be like the negative effects of like trauma, or things that can make you hard to cope with your emotions, things that can make it hard for you to feel good about yourself, or unhealthy relationships. For an example, I'm gonna give you a great example, sweetheart. So, I was in a relationship, and my heart got broken because I let my guard down too fast. Okay, too fast. So what had happened was, I met a guy. He's a little older than me, a lot older than me actually. You would think that he's more mature because he's about 14 years older than me, or whatever. So you would think he would be more mature and, more responsible, has his head on. And the reason why I got with this person, because at first, this person, I'm not going to call no names, we'll get sued, and fines and fees or whatever. But because this person, when I met them, they were sweet, they was kind-hearted, they helped me. I'm a single mother. Well, I was a single mother when I met him, and so, like I was saying, he was a cool person. He was sweet. He was nice. He was kind-hearted. I was a single mother, and let's just say that we didn't have no food. He put the food in the house, and we didn't have no money to wash clothes. So we put the money in the house. We didn't have anything. Okay, I was just going through it. My daughter was acting up at school, and so it's like, I'm okay. And he didn't ask for anything, not even sex, not even, money, not even the same thing in return. He didn't ask for no food stamps back. When I got my food stamps, we went grocery shopping together. and he actually helped me pick out healthier choices, than what I was making. He bought all the snacks for my daughter. Like, it's not even about what he did. It's just the fact that the vibe was there. We was cool. We was on the same page. We were gonna get our business. We were gonna start a podcast together. Blah 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 blah. Everything was great, and then it was like, he's here, I'm here. We both making it. So, like, why not make it together? So we moved in together. Everything was sweet. Everything was good. But I'm from North Carolina. So I went back to North Carolina, and I ended up having his Facebook on my phone. Let's remind you, I forgot that his Facebook was on my phone. I didn't ask for it. He logged into his Facebook on my phone and told me that I could trust him. So I wasn't thinking about it at the time when he did it, because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not a stalker. I'm not gonna stalk you. I don't need to watch your Facebook. But something kept saying, keep that password up there, girl. Keep it on up there, because you gonna need this. So tell me why. I'm in North Carolina. I'm at my family reunion, actually. So, yeah. I'm having a ball with my family. I haven't seen them in years. I'm talking like way before I had my daughter. I haven't seen them years. I haven't been to a family reunion since I was a teenager. So they was excited to see me again. Hey, baby. That's my nickname, by the way. Hey, baby. Okay, how you doing? Some of them was concerned about my living, because last time they heard about me, I was homeless. So, anyway, long story short, back to what I was saying. I was just chilling, and then I ended up texting him and asking him what he was doing. And he took so long to reply, and then when he did, his reply was, oh, nothing, chilling, just sitting here drinking with my homeboy. I'm like, oh, okay, because I told him not to have nobody at my house. Period. So, nothing, drinking with my homeboy. We cool, we just chilling, it feels good, the house is quiet, I'm relaxing. That's what he said, basically. So, something wasn't sitting right with me, because I was faithful with this man. I said, nah, I ain't gonna check his Facebook. And then, you know what? Just let me check his Facebook. I checked his Facebook, and y'all know how there's people on Facebook with fake pages. You got pages of like these model type of women. Like, you could tell that they're fake pages because all the pictures are different people. They're all like models, or some of them of like the same pictures of the same female, and they're models or whatever, and that model would be like, dressed up nice body, perky boobs, or whatever. So I was reading the messages, and they was asking him for money, and he was sending it to them. They was asking for the address, and he sent my address to them, telling them to come over, how he got a big, and how he can stroke. I'm telling you. And then not only that, he called me his roommate, y'all. Can you say emotional damage? I was literally in North Carolina, where I'm from. All my old hoes was there in the neighborhood. All my little gigolos, my little janks was there. And I turned down old booty calls. And I'm like, no, I'm in a relationship. I love my man. We cool, we kicking it. And he's a really nice guy. I don't want to do him wrong. And come to find out, he was trying to cheat on me and call me his roommate. Not only that, we were so far in. It's like we had already discussed marriage, getting our health together. Not only just that, like, we're discussing our future together. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if you're discussing your future with me, that means you see me in your future. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. Don't tell me I am wrong. So, with that being said, guys, I gotta show my face. I'm a fat girl. I'm a fat girl. I didn't really want to have my camera out because my daughter is in the background. So, yeah, you get it. But anyways, let me tell y'all, I had let my guard down after not being in a relationship for, I say, my last serious relationship. He have became incarcerated. Oh, Dante, I love Dante. He taught my daughter how to walk. He taught her how to crawl. Like, he was so sweet. He was a sweetheart. He didn't like drama. He didn't like to be in large crowds. And so, anyway, that's another story. I'll get to that on another podcast. So if you stay tuned, you can hear a lot of things. I got a wild life. So I'm going to get into how and why I started this podcast later, or maybe in another podcast. So, like I was saying, y'all listen. I came home from North Carolina, and when I came home from North Carolina, I had already seen the message. Not only that, he also sent pictures of his stuff, and y'all know he got some. I ain't gonna lie, he packing, but I ain't gonna lie, he is packing, and it is good. So you know how I feel about my goods. So I'm in love with this man already. We've been doing so much. We argue, we make up, we watch movies together, we cuddle, we lay, we chill, we take our walks together, we sit at the beach together. You know what I'm saying? It's like we do so much together. We do our shopping together. Like, we was a real mad couple. So, long story short, as short as I can make it, I returned home, and he acted like he was excited to see me. Hey, baby, how was your trip, honey? And then he gave me a hug, kissed me on my forehead. And, he always smelled good, but he smelled a little sweaty this time. And I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, no, I'm getting out the shower. Getting out the shower? You smell like sweat. So, remind you, he had this other guy here at my house, and the guy is homeless. So I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. You got some money. At the time, he had a job. I'm not going to disclose the information because it is private. But at the time, he had a job. So he had some money. He had a bottle. He had smoked cigarettes and everything. So y'all listen. When I tell you, deny. Here's how it all went down when I got back home. After he greeted me, I asked him, do he love me for real? Or is this a game? I had to ask. No, I had to ask. And the reason why I had to ask is because I'm at that point, I'm not sure. And guys, if you can send out my address to where I pay my bills, my child lays her head, you know what I'm saying? I lay my head. I'm low key. I'm chilling. This is where I get butt naked. This is where I shower. This is where I eat, spit, drink. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it. If I gotta throw up, this is where I'm at. If I get pregnant, this is where I'm at. If anything, this is where I'm at. This is where I make my meals. This is where I take out my trash. This is where I wash my dirty clothes. This is where I hang my clean clothes. Like, this is my sanctuary. And you're giving it out to strangers at the same time passing them out money. So I had to ask that question. Do you really love me, or is this all just fake? So, man, baby, you know I love you. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We in this together, forever. Woo, 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 woo. And gave me a whole 9 yards plus some. So, I'm asking him who been here. Anybody been here? No, ain't nobody been here. Just such and such, which is the homeless dude or whatever. And I was like, because at the time, me and the dude was beefing, So I was like, I don't want him in my house, but my mom, excuse me, not because he's homeless, but because of the fact that he's disrespectful. He's disrespectful. He don't care about nobody else's being, and he's bossy, and he act like he's everybody's man. And so I told him I don't want him in my house. And then not only that, he be selling drugs, and I have a child. I don't know what he's bringing in my house. So I told him not to have him here. So I said, anybody else? He said, nah. I said, you sure? I said, so, I made it a joke. I was like, you sure you ain't bring one of your little gigolos here? Sent out the little address. I know you probably popped the addy out. That's what I said. He was like, no, ain't nobody been here. Why you can't trust me? Why you can't trust me? We can't be in a relationship if you don't trust me, babe. Oh, you know what love, which is true. We're going to get into a trust podcast at another time. You guys have to request it. So, denial, la. So, I didn't pop the phone out yet. But what I did do was took me a nice hot steamer shower. Put on his favorite perfume. Old school style. Favorite perfume. Put the lotion on. Threw on my lingerie, my lingerie. Threw on my earrings, my lashes. Hanged my hair down. And he loves when I wear that lingerie. So, took him in a room. Called him in a room. He couldn't get hard. So I'm like, wait a minute. You always boing when what? Even while I'm in the shower, you boing just like that. But so tell me why. Tell me why. Why? Hold on, y'all. I gotta show my face again. Tell me why his penis smell sweaty a little bit. So I'm like, okay. I said, baby, you sure ain't nobody been here? I'm just worried because I don't want nothing to go missing. Just throwing out some things all the way away from, to make him think that I'm knowing that he's cheating, because I knew he cheated. And then he came out his mouth, by the way, and said it. But anyway, so after I asked that question, we got into an argument because he felt like I was being funny. So I got on top of him and I hugged him, and I was like, baby, I ain't never lied to you. I ain't never took nothing from you. I never stole nothing. I never played you in public. I never put you down. I never let nobody talk about you. I never put you down when you had nothing. I never rushed you to get a job. I never put you out for not having a job. I never did anything to hurt you. I never cheated on you. None of that. I never talked about your family. None of that. I never did nothing to hurt you. Nothing. I never been selfish. I never hit no. I did nothing. But you hurt me. I hurt you. I ain't do shit. Bloop, popped out the phone. Show him all the messages, all the things that he sent and got gift cards, taking pictures of the gift cards. I seen the receipts when I came home from the store, 7-Eleven. He went and got the gift cards from 7-Eleven, and it was, I ain't do that. Oh, what you looking at? He packed his bags quick and ran out the door. He was like, man, whatever, man. You watching me? Yeah, you forgot you put your Facebook in my phone. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was glad he left. I was so happy that he left. I was so happy that he left because I really felt emotionally damaged because it's like for you to sit. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what he said. He did. He admitted. He confessed it out his mouth what he did and the things that went on. So the fact that you would call, first of all, you called me your roommate. So basically, you don't care about me. I really 100% put my all into you. Let my guard down. That's emotional damage. That hurts. I put my guard down for you. I gave my time to you. I gave my patience to you. I gave my honesty to you. My word, everything. I gave you. Like, dude, I did everything you asked me to. You told me to find a career where I would like to start a business in. And I'm like, okay, I would like a real estate business. So I started doing real estate. Okay. And you told me to find a hobby. I said, okay, I do need to lose some weight. So I started working out and it became my hobby. Not only that, it's beneficial for my health. So tell me why. After he stormed out, he left for like maybe 3 days, came back and explained. He was like, I was drunk, man. I was drunk. Blame it. Blame it. But anyway, yeah, that's right. Blame it on the alcohol. That's what they all do. They blame it on the alcohol. But I'm not gonna sit here and hold you, boo. Maybe you did get a little drunk, but at the same time, even a drunk person should know. Hey, I'm married. It's gonna come out their mouth. We're not married, but you know, it's gonna come out their mouth. They're gonna say something about my wife or my girlfriend or my bitch or whatever, however they say it. But anyway, I feel like he wasn't even drunk when I came home. When I came home and I checked his messages on my way home, and they were all brand new messages. And I popped up at that. He's sending $100, $20, $30, $60, $400. Bro, you just sending all the money, but you like no bill got paid that day. No bill. So that's emotional damage. That's emotional damage. And then I forgave him, y'all, and took him back. I forgave him and took him back. And after I forgave him, took him back, there was another time. Well, this girl that was well known sexually in the neighborhood started coming back in the neighborhood. And mind y'all, this is first time in this neighborhood. So he never seen the girl before. So tell me why we go to this little program thing just to go somewhere and chill for the day and whatever. They feed you and you know. And he comes in with her, and I'm like, okay. The dude had to ride around all day because we went on the van. Like I said, we was doing something new, and he left, and the dude came, and then he was gone. I was there, so I got on the van, and he was supposed to pick him up from the dog park. Tell me why he wasn't there. He called me. He was like, hey, I'm gonna be late or whatever he said. So tell me why he showed up with a female and this other girl that be out here, but she's not nobody to worry about because anyway, doesn't. So he popped up with this girl. Mind you, she got a nice body, big butt, little perky titties, and that's like he loved a small body, big butt. But at the same time, he loved his thick girls. So So he just obsessed with booty, booty. I got a booty. I would show y'all my booty, but no, not today. But anyway, so tell me why. I'm thinking nothing of it. We talking, and so I'm like, okay, if he still talk to me in front of her, then she ain't nobody to worry. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, she ain't nobody to worry about. So give me a hug, give me a kiss, or whatever. So, and then when we got time to leave, I told him I was ready to go, and he was like, okay, well, I'll see you at the house, and so the bitch the girl knew that we was together. Tell me why. That next day, he just met that girl that day, but the very next day, he knocked on the door. We only have one set of keys for the house, cause the house is in my name. Hey, and I go, who is it? Looked out the window, cause I don't ever feel like going downstairs, and I'm like, okay. So I grabbed my house keys and I threw them down there to him. Guys, I threw the house keys downstairs to him. There's only one way in my house, by the way. Because it goes upstairs. My apartment. When you walk in the front door, there's stairs. You got to go up the stairs, and then you got to go up to it goes up. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. And so tell me why he saw me throw him the keys. There's only one way in, one way out, one way in, one way out. And he go, oh, you got a nigga in here, and he grab his bag and he leave. Come to find out where he going? To a motel room with who? The bitch that he met. Why? Because he wanted to fuck her. So I'm like crying because I'm like, what did I do? I didn't have no man here. And my window was open in my bedroom when he came in. And when I'm in the middle of cleaning a room, I always shut the door. I always shut my room door. So I shut the room door, and because the window was open, the pressure in the room had caused the door to slam. And he was like, oh, you got a nigga in here. So he ran out the door. He was like, okay, yo, you a hoe. I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? Like, I'm confused. Like, my emotions are everywhere because I actually had plans for him to come home, get him some good hair, and get him good sex. Like, we were going to have a good time. We was going to chill, smoke a blunt, watch a movie until my daughter gets home. But I'm like, damn, I just, like, throw out the food and cook, like, everything. Like, bro, what happened? So I'm blowing up his phone, and he not answering. The next thing you know, he turned his phone off. So I'm like, well, he don't never turn his phone off unless somebody blowing it up, because he always waiting on a phone call, because he always waiting on some weed, or he waiting on a job, or he never turn his phone off. Because if somebody texts him, he want to make sure he be right there, because his mom always calling. So, long story short, I'm sitting there trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? Why did he think I had a man in the house? Come to find out, he called me and he was like, man, I should never yelled at you like that. You could do your thing. We ain't together though. I should have known you was a hoe. I'm like, first of all, there was nobody in here. I would have never thrown you my house keys if there was a man in the house, knowing that man, I'm on the second floor, knowing that the man could not even get out of the house unless he jump out the window. Ain't nobody jumping out from the second floor. Come on, that. Plus, it was already cold and wet outside. So he go, well, whatever, I know you had somebody in there. Like, come on, that shit was bothering me because I'm innocent and you're constantly accusing me to be guilty. That's emotional damage. Like, I'm hurt because I had plans for us to have a candlelight moment. Like, smooth, grinding, slow jams, music, TV, hot home cooked meal with the cornbread, smoke a blunt, eat us some snack. Like, we about to have a chill. Like, we about to chill, drink a beer. I drink my wine. Like, everything, massage his feet and all, bruh. Like, and it hurt me because I really took that moment to give to him, and he canceled it, like, without even, like, that's why I stopped surprising people, man. I was emotionally damaged, and that made me wonder, like, am I just not good enough for him? Like, do he just hate me because I'm fat? But why did he be with me if I was fat? Why would he be with me if I'm not good enough? So, y'all, knowing me, I forgave him for that after the second time. I'm a Scorpio, y'all, if y'all wondering. I forgive people a lot, but I forgave him and I let him back in. Hold on, y'all, gotta show my face. So I forgave him again, let him back in, and long story short, we had an argument because at that point, our relationship already hit 2 red flags because of him, and it was making me second think myself, like, is this maybe not the man for me? But it's crazy because the vibe was really there. Like, we was like, you know what? Like, we was there. And it's like, when we smoking a blunt, we up there. Like, we vibe real hard. And then when we sober, we chill. We give each other our space whenever needed. You know, and it's like, this time, we had an argument so bad because he wouldn't let me talk. He gave me no chance to speak. Every time he asked me a question while we're arguing, when I get ready to answer, he cut me off. He tell me I'm wrong, tell me I don't know nothing. And at that point, I was starting to see a different side of him. And it was weird because it's like he was acting like he was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. So it's kind of like he changed because of some new pussy. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to let him go. So I told him to leave. Like, we're not gonna work out. You gotta go. I ain't say it like that, but you know, I told him we're not gonna work out, and I'd rather but it ended with an argument because he got mad because I told him to leave, and then he felt like, oh, I ain't got no place to go. Fuck you. He slammed my door. He left out and went to a shelter. They told him he couldn't stay there because he had left. They ended up getting him a motel room. Tell me why he called me from the room. Yeah, I got me a room. I've been chilling. I'm doing good, man. Hopefully when the room is up, you'll think about letting me come back. And I told him I was missing him because we was vibing hard. So tell me why while he was on the phone with me, there was a female in the background. You played me again. That's the 3rd time. And then I forgave you like a dumbass. Let you back in because I felt bad for you not having a place to stay. But he got on his knees and swore me up and down. He wasn't going to never hurt me again. So tell me why. I said no. Tell me why. I said hell no. I told him no. I feel like we should just be friends. That same night that he came back to me, trying to get back with me, he left. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call him back and let him come back. And that was about only like an hour later. And I called him back, but I had his number blocked, and I didn't want to take his number off block, so I called him private. And I answered, and I was like, hey, baby. He was like, baby. Don't call me baby, bitch. You dirty. Don't stop calling me. And I'm like, wait, what? So I called back. And I'm like, you just asked me if if we could get back together. So I'm like, I'm calling you to tell you yes. He's like, no, I ain't trying to be with you. You dirty, you nasty. Fuck you. You dirty. You stink. You're a big bitch. I don't like big bitches. You don't like my bitches smell. You need to get a man. You need to get a life. I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? You just left my house an hour ago asking to be with me again. Asking, can we get back together? So the whole time that I found out that he was only in a motel room for 3 days, and the whole other week he was at another female house. Yes, I said it. He was at a whole other female house in a relationship. When y'all listen, it's been real. I'm about to get up off this because my mouth is getting dry and now I just need me a cigarette. For real. Because emotional damage is real, guys. And it actually does hurt. I've been sitting here at my table, halfway on a chair, trying to explain to y'all. I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. If you are a female listening to this, or watching this video, whatever. If you feel like someone hurt your feelings at your most honest moment, then baby, let it go. Cause he ain't worth your time anymore. If you are a man watching this, and you have been emotional damaged, let it go. Cause she ain't worth it anymore. This goes for both sides. So that's another thing. A lot of women and a lot of men, they both feel the same. Men, hello. Believe it or not. Women, hello. Believe it or not. But we all feel the same. Men feel like women got games. Women feel like men got games. That's why we call each other dogs and niggas and bitches. So, I want to come back with the part 2 on emotional damage, guys. This is going to be my time. I'm going to stop this here, guys. I really enjoyed talking to you. Tune in for part 2 on my next video. I'm out.